Qween.
So you finally got out of that situation. You were living out on your own, and did you go to college or what did you do?
Yes, I went to college, but then I dropped out.
Oh, really?
Yes, honey, I am a dropout. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm hashtag a dropout.
Okay.
But I do plan to go back for cosmetology.
Oh, wonderful.
But yeah, I went to college at Middle Tennessee State University, and I went there for actually a couple years, 2.5 years, before I ended up just saying, you know what, this is not going to work for me. I was just going through too many personal issues because not only was I dealing with, not being able to focus really on school because I had to keep a job to pay my bills and everything like that, and I didn't have any student loans out. It was just too stressful for me at the time, and it just wasn't the right timing for me. My mom was like, you need to grow up, go to college, do, the traditional way, but at that point in time, I was in school and I was miserable.
Right.
And I just didn't have a passion at the time. And I was just like, you know what? I'm done, And so I focused mainly on working and making sure financially I am able to be stable enough. So when I do go back to school, I'm not going to be stressed and frustrated because I'm like, oh, I should be able to go to school and just work and think about my schoolwork and not think about, oh Lord, I got this bill due and I have this bill due and I don't know what to do,
Yeah, that's not the way to go to school.
That's not the way to go to school at all.
Yeah.
So yeah, I dropped out of college and I started working full time. And when I tell you working full time, honey, I was working
what were those jobs?
Time. Well, I worked in retail for the longest, but I worked at Opry Mills Mall.
Oh, okay.
And I'm telling you, everybody loved me at the mall.
I bet they did.
Because I used to sell bean bags. They're called corduroys. Check out corduroys bean bags. They unzip and make into a bed. They have like a little bed on the inside. So I used to do that. I worked at American Eagle. I also worked at Rue 21. I worked at this place for only a little bit called Switch Flops, where they're flip flops, but they switch.
Sounds like a Shark Tank idea that went wrong, Lady Red.
And then I worked at this place called Spa White, which was teeth whitening. Ding. I'm telling you, I worked everywhere in that mall, and that was my career at that point in time.